Well, hey guys, it's Johnny Cass, and as always, it's a great pleasure to see you here for your Monday morning motivation. Now, I just got finished from teaching my Wealth and Lifestyle Summit, and wow, what an absolutely great weekend. And I love teaching that program. And I'll tell you why I love teaching that program, for a couple of reasons. Number one is I get to reconnect with some old friends. Number two is I get the opportunity to make some new friends. And I love that program because when I teach that program throughout the course of the weekend, you see people coming into the room and everyone's a little bit like, what the hell is going on here? And everyone's a little bit curious. And then you watch throughout the course of the weekend how the synaptic nerve endings start to fire off and they start to make new distinctions. And the biggest distinction that people make at that program, amongst many others, is the realization that they are not their thoughts. The realization is that the thoughts that they have are not necessarily them. And the thoughts that we have are also not necessarily true. They are simply that, thoughts. Nothing more, nothing less. Yet what we tend to do, because the brain is so active and constantly working, is we sometimes grab onto those thoughts, whether they're based on fact or whether they're just based on our imagination, and then over a period of time, all of our collective thoughts end up becoming our experience of life. So my weekly tip for you, my Monday morning motivation for you, is I want you to think this week about your thoughts. I want you to ask yourself, when a thought pops into your mind, is that thought really true? And is that thought really useful, and does it serve you? Imagine if you woke up tomorrow morning and you were like not in your body, or your thinking was not in your body, and you were thinking in an entirely different way. Like, why not decide to wake up tomorrow morning with a clean slate of all that old stuff that doesn't serve you? So you know that when you think differently, you act differently, and when you act differently, you get different results. Well, that's it from me, Johnny Cass, for this week's Monday morning motivation. I do, of course, look forward to seeing you sometime real soon. Until then, be well, and of course, be amazing.